Hey everybody, it's me, Jeff. I had a couple people send me a couple messages asking me what the meaning of tonight's quotes and inspirations are. So, since it's Saturday, I'll try to keep it away from business, whatnot. But it's about spending a little time with your kids. Calling up your mom or your dad or your parents or your loved ones. It's about taking some extra pictures of your kids tonight, taking some video that, because you never know when the last time you're going to see them are. You're never going to know when that eyes. And I noticed while, I've got a lot of friends, so I know when a lot of them have had some hard times. They don't post it on Facebook or whatnot. And then I've had a lot of other people ask me how come I post so much on Facebook. What a lot of people don't know is I don't have my daughter full time. I do my best to get along with her mother and everything else. Her mother's always invited to everything that we do because my daughter also has a younger sister. So everything I'm telling you, just for the new people coming on, is what each post kind of represents. It kind of goes in order. Anyway, my daughter has a little sister, and she's another beautiful little child. And it's not my daughter, but I love her just the same. And you never treat any children differently, whether they're yours or not. You must always understand that they're going to be sisters or brother and sister or whatever else forever, okay? And what a lot of people don't know is, and I'm not afraid to admit it, but I'm very proud of it, is I was adopted at birth, okay? And so was my sister. But what a lot of people, no matter what, they don't know that my sister's probably one of my best friends. We don't always see eye to eye. We don't always get along. And people are like, oh, and I hear it all the time. I even had a neighbor ask me one day, well, we didn't think, no. My sister has always been there for me. She has never given up on me, and I love her with my entire heart. And no, she's not my blood, meaning I was born, but if DNA changes over being with somebody for 38, 39 years of your life, then we have the same blood then. See, and that's the way it is with families that are not together. There's a lot of single parents out there, and they're kind of get by. And, sometimes one gets mad at the other. Somebody, there's always something. Here's what I'm here to tell you. Love your children, okay? Get along with the person that is the mother or father of your other child. Don't say anything bad because your kids are watching. Don't use your kids as a pawn in a game that is unwinnable. And what I mean by that is it doesn't matter what you say or they say. In the end, your kids are going to grow up remembering everything that happened. You know what? And if you teach your kids kindness, you teach your kids open the door for people, be nice, they're looking at how you're also treating the other person. Are you talking good about them? Do you invite them to do things? Are you okay? You know, it's not a jealousy game. It's not a game of it's basic like this. You do what's right for the kids. And if you do it long enough, like I always say in the business side of me, if you do something for 90 days or a year, eventually you're going to get along and they're going to become your friend, or at least you guys can tolerate each other to where you know and trust that neither one of you is going to go to that extra distance, extra mile. I watch people get jealous all the time. I watch them get mad. I watch them work their butts off. Now, am I with my daughter's mother? No, I'm not. But I know she works hard, and I know she loves her two daughters. But my daughter has a sister that she loves. And guess what? I got to know her sister, and I love her sister just as much. That's all that ever needs to be said. Doesn't mean I love the mother. It doesn't mean there's anything crazy. But I watch other people out there. The story's not about me. The story's about you. How are you treating your kids? What are you talking about when your kids are around? Okay? You have to call your mom and dad once in a while. Your kids are going to watch that. They're going to watch how you treat your family. I had one of the best experiences today. Within my business, I got to go, and it was only for about 5, maybe 10 minutes, but I got to spend a little bit of time with my Uncle Mike. Now, my Uncle Mike is my dad's youngest brother, and he has a beautiful wife. He's got great kids, which are my cousins. And I got to spend a little time with somebody I don't get to spend that much time with normally. And, I'm so proud of him. And, I've always looked up to him. He's been a hero in my life. And he doesn't know that. But, he was the last to move out of the house and everything. And he's just such a great dad. And just like my dad was such a great dad to me, I watch my uncles and my aunts, and every one of them are my heroes. I can honestly say I have my family as the heroes in my life. They are my Captain Americas. They are my Wonder Womans. They are, all these people out there because I watch them and what they went through in the struggle and how they have made decisions based on not the best outcome, but for what is right, not as right now. And now, why am I getting into this? Because we need to learn to make sure to call your mom, call your dad, call your brothers, call your sisters, or do a message like this and say over and over again how much you love your sister. I'm sure my sister will see this at some point in time. But also remember this, and there are people on here, and I see them on right now, that they've lost loved ones, and they know what I'm talking about. It hurts. I was reminded about losing my loved ones because I lost my dog a couple weeks ago. I had to put him down, and he was with me for 12 years. And it's a family member that died, but it also brings back memories of everybody else that you have lost in life. And just know this, animals are part of the family too. You're part of a family, okay? And if anything, just look up to heaven, ask God for help, okay? You know, it's not easy being a single parent. It's not even easy being a parent that's married. But you know what? You have a responsibility, and you wouldn't be put in the situation if you couldn't handle it. And what's nice is we learned that the hard way that, man, I got through this. I talk to my aunts and uncles a lot. And, you know, one of the things that they've always told me was, you know, right when they thought, oh, now all of a sudden they don't have anything. Now they want to go back to doing what they did before because, you know, now they're lonely. Now that their time was taken up. We're always wondering how to take up our time, not realizing our kids are taking up that time that if we didn't have them there, it would be empty. And you don't want to have empty memories. You don't want to have a hollow victories in your life. You know, as your kids get older and they see that you put everything through it. I can honestly tell you I'd have to go on Oprah. And by the way, I get this little saying when Robin Williams was at the Metro, I believe it was, and he was doing it. He goes, man, my mom is great. My dad is great. I'm just, I'm just an idiot. He said little words better than that, but it's true. I'd have to go on Oprah Winfrey or something and say, sorry, I can't complain about my life. Now, there's some people that can, but I'm going to tell you this right now, don't. Because how we were raised are what make us who we are to make things better for our children. Every day, remember this as a parent, as a grandparent, as a husband, as a wife, of a widow or widowee or widower, of somebody that's been dumped or broken up. Every single one thing that's happened in our life makes us stronger. But at least we knew we cared at one time. At least we know that we are important to somebody at some point in time. And I want each and every one of you to know this. You are important and you matter. You matter to me even if I never talk to you. And if you're a family member I never talked to or a cousin I've never met. I mean, I've got a couple of cousins that I probably met once or twice my entire life. That's how big my family is. They still matter to me and the door is always open to them. My Facebook, I keep it open to my friends and family. Why? Why do I do that? You know what? If somebody wants to know about my life, I'm proud of my life. I'm proud of my failures. I'm proud of my accomplishments. I'm proud of my mentors. My father is my biggest hero. My mother is my hero. My sister is my hero. My grandparents are my hero. My aunts and uncles are my hero. My brother-in-law is my hero. My daughter is my hero. And so are my nephews. They're my heroes. Why? Because every day they're falling and getting up, falling and getting up. They're learning every single day, you know, something new. They're not just giving up and saying, oh, I'm done. Throwing the towel. I'm done. Nah. They're learning in life, and I'm loving it. I'm learning more from them than they can ever learn from me. I love the fact I have mentors in my life that were not only Marines, but like Rich Ellermans of the world that have taken me under their wing, and they basically, oh boy, I got to deal with Jeff today. But they love it because they know that, you know, we can work together, and they're small victories, but you put enough of them together, and they make up more than what the biggest victories round are. You know, I got people like Brian Crothers out there that, you know, he tutors and mentors a lot of people out there. And everybody asks why. Why do I bring these people up? They mean something to me. Because if you were to watch them and listen to them, it's about their message they're sending. They're not teaching you to be mean to anybody. They're not teaching you to backstab or gossip or use drama. What they're teaching you to do is forgive and forget and let go. Forgive, you know, because you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Forget, because if you don't, you're going to dwell on things. And let go so you can keep moving forward. We're always going to fall. I've fallen so many times. I think I should, you know, I just got rug burns. I mean, I just fall over and over and over again. But I always get back up. And each and every one of you is important. And each and every one of you makes a difference. And each one of you is on your own journey, your own time of your life. Okay? That you don't know what's going to happen from day to day. You don't know what's around the next corner. You know, all of a sudden you come to a fork and you don't know which way to go. But you do. And that's what makes you a strong person. Anyway, my name's Jeffrey Jansen. If you ever need anything at all, know this. I care about you. You're important. If you're a single parent, forgive the other parent for what they've done. They're good people. You might not think it. If they got into some kind of trouble or something else, see if maybe you can help, or maybe just back off, but protect your kids at all costs. But also don't talk down to them no matter what, because your kids are watching. You're watching. You know what? I can take somebody talking negative about me, but I don't know if they can take me talking negative about them, so I choose not to. I can take a lot, and so can you. And if you're watching this, you are one of the people that can take a lot. So just take it. Take it and then throw it away. You don't have to send anything back. You don't got to get into the drama. You don't got to get into the gossip. You don't got to get into the negativity. Just know at all times you're important. You matter. The people that are there with you now, you matter to them. The people that you have lost, you matter to them, and they matter to you. My name is Jeffrey Jansen. I hope each and every one of you has a great weekend. I have a good book I'm going to read tonight. And then I've got a couple other things I'm going to play online a little bit, believe it or not, because I've been working all day on a Saturday. I don't have my daughter this weekend. I'll have her next weekend. And if my daughter's watching this, Gracie Ann, I love you with my entire heart. Gabby, I love you also with my entire heart. To all my nephews, all of them, I love all three of you guys. You all are the greatest. To all my cousins, both young and old, I love each and every one of you. To each and every one of my aunts and uncles, thank you for always being my hero. Thank you for being great parents to your kids, but also to all of us cousins and all of us nieces and nephews out there. And to my grandparents that I lost in heaven, thank you for watching over me. And to God, thank you for giving me the life I have. I'm very happy with my life. I'm very happy that I have failures to turn into victories. I'm very happy for that. Thank you to everybody that's ever been a mentor in my life, to friends and neighbors alike. You guys are all my heroes and you're important. As far as that goes, I'll let you all go. Thank you for spending a little bit of a Saturday with me. God bless everybody. I look forward to talking to you soon. You need to talk? I'm home all night. Have a good one, everybody.